Hi, I'm JStobbe, and I'm doing my book review on John Green's Looking for Alaska. This book has 297 pages and was published on March 3rd, 2005. This book is a young adult fiction and won the Prince Award. Looking for Alaska is all about a young teen's journey finding all about love, life, and loss. Miles Halter, or as his friends call him, Pudge, moves to Culver Creek from Florida to attend a boarding school. Miles remembers people's last words, and he'll never forget Alaska's. He met Alaska in school along with his best friend, Chip. The three caused tons of chaos around the school with their constant pranks, and they're always getting into trouble. The night Alaska disappeared, the group was all drinking, and later she shares some very personal childhood trauma that she endured. Later that night, she leaves Miles with these final words: "To be continued." Later that next day, her friends discovered that she had died in a car accident. Everyone was so in shock because they had never expected anything like this to ever happen to Alaska. Depression and unsettling feelings flood the school. Miles and Chip begin to ask questions because Alaska's death doesn't sit right with them. The guilt floods their friendship at the thought of them just saying one thing to Alaska that night and asking her to stay. She probably would still be here. When they realize nothing will change the fate Alaska endured, they decide to honor her in one last way by throwing the biggest prank the school has ever seen. By the end, Miles realized the real meaning of life, and that is to keep continuing on. John Green creates such strong characters that you feel truly connected to. As a young adult, I think you feel even more attached to them because you feel so many of the feelings they're feeling. The confusion of what you want to do with your life and who you want to love and just what you want to do. It shows the very scary but real reality that you never know when your last moments with someone is going to be. As teenagers, we're all trying to just figure out how to keep moving on when something like this happens. Sometimes in order to learn, you have to lose. Miles learns this the hard way, but cherishes the lessons that Alaska left him. John Green's story has such great characterization, and you truly do become so emotionally invested in these characters. He creates such good settings and such good drama in it as well, and I would highly recommend this book to so many people. This book is also now on Netflix and on Hulu as a series, and so many of his other books as well have become movies, and I would highly recommend him as an author and not just only this book.